10 places in England tourists always regret visiting. England is packed with beautiful corners and postcard-worthy sites, but not every destination delivers the fairy tale visitors expect. Some towns sparkle on social media, yet leave tourists quietly wishing they'd gone somewhere else. In this friendly guide to 10 places in England tourists always regret visiting, we're not here to mock or criticise, just to share what travellers often find surprising. Each of these places has charm, history, and personality, but they can also test your patience if you arrive with the wrong expectations. 10. Blackpool, Lancashire. Few towns capture classic British seaside nostalgia like Blackpool. The Tower, the tramlines, and the glowing illuminations once defined the dream of a summer holiday by the sea families still flock here, eager to relive childhood memories. But many first-time visitors find that the reality doesn't quite match the postcard. The seafront can feel overly busy, the promenade commercialised, and the nightlife a little loud for some tastes. Yet, beneath the noise, there's still charm in its history. The Tower Ballroom remains magical. The pleasure beach thrills and sunsets over the Irish Sea are undeniably beautiful. The key to enjoying Blackpool is timing. Visit outside school holidays, embrace the nostalgia, and you'll still find that old-fashioned seaside heart beating strong. 9. Bournemouth, Dorset. Bournemouth looks like paradise on a sunny day. Wide golden sands, blue waters, and palm-lined promenades. But the very beauty that makes it famous also draws huge crowds. On a warm weekend, finding a quiet spot on the beach can feel like a competitive sport. Parking is expensive, queues for restaurants are long, and the nightlife can be lively to the point of overwhelming. Still, it's hard to deny its natural beauty. The Victorian gardens, clifftop views, and nearby sandbanks make Bournemouth worth seeing, just not always at peak season. As part of the 10 places in England tourists always regret visiting, Bournemouth shows how popularity can sometimes become a destination's biggest challenge. Visit midweek or in spring, and you'll likely see why locals love it all year round. 8. Brighton, East Sussex. Brighton is proudly different, colourful, creative, and packed with personality. Visitors adore its vintage shops, street performers, and lively promenade. But many arrive expecting soft sand and tranquility, only to find a pebbly beach and crowds that rival London's Oxford Street. Prices are steep, parking nearly impossible, and hotel rooms can cost a small fortune in summer. Yet the city's energy is infectious. The Royal Pavilion looks like a slice of India by the sea, and the quirky lanes buzz with music and laughter. Brighton isn't a peaceful escape. It's a celebration of noise, art, and individuality. Those who come for calm may regret it, but those chasing character will leave smiling. 7. Windsor, Berkshire. Windsor, home to the majestic castle, sits high on most travellers' lists. The royal heritage, beautiful parks, and charming streets sound irresistible, until visitors realise the entire town revolves around that one dazzling attraction. Queues for the castle can stretch for hours, tickets aren't cheap, and the compact town centre quickly fills with tourists and souvenir stalls. Once the castle tour ends, many visitors find there's not much else to explore, but with a bit of planning, Windsor still shines. A stroll along the River Thames, tea in a traditional cafe, or a walk across the bridge to Eton can make the trip worthwhile. Go early, book ahead, and enjoy the regal calm before the crowds roll in. 6. Bristol, City of Bristol. Creative, bold, and full of colour, Bristol is one of England's most exciting cities. It's home to Banksy, a thriving music scene, and some of the best street food in the country. But for many tourists, the city feels larger and more scattered than expected. The attractions, from the harbour side to to Clifton Suspension Bridge are spread across steep hills and winding roads. Parking is tricky, and exploring everything in a short stay can be exhausting. Still, Bristol rewards those who take their time. Its blend of maritime history and modern energy is unique. Visit the SS Great Britain, enjoy a cider by the harbour, and you'll see why locals wouldn't trade it for anywhere else. 5. Nottingham, Nottinghamshire. Nottingham's name instantly brings to mind Robin Hood and heroic adventures in Sherwood Forest. But when tourists arrive, many are surprised to find a lively modern city rather than a medieval movie set. The famous castle is smaller than expected, and the legendary forest is miles away. Not exactly what visitors picture from the tales. Yet Nottingham has a young, upbeat energy, with great shopping, nightlife, and underground cave tours that reveal centuries of history. While it might not match the fantasy of bows and arrows, Nottingham offers an authentic slice of English city life. Go for its personality, not its legends, and you'll enjoy it far more. 4. Southend-on-Sea, Essex. For generations, Southend-on-Sea has been London's go-to seaside escape. Its long pier, amusement arcades, and fish and chip shops promise simple fun. But some visitors expecting scenic calm or pristine beaches leave a bit disappointed. The seafront can feel crowded, the water murky, and the amusements a little stuck in time. Yet Southend's charm lies in exactly that. It's unapologetically old-school candy floss. Neon lights and roller coasters might not be glamorous, but they deliver classic British seaside fun. If you visit with kids or a sense of nostalgia, you'll love it. Just don't expect the Cornish coast. 3. Gloucester, Gloucestershire. Gloucester's Gothic cathedral is breathtaking. Even Hollywood agrees, having filmed parts of Harry Potter inside. The redeveloped docks bring life to the waterfront, with restaurants and museums perfect for a sunny afternoon. But beyond those highlights, many visitors find the city surprisingly small. The shopping district feels quiet compared to nearby Cheltenham, and there's only so much to do once the main sites are ticked off. Still, Gloucester makes an ideal stopover. Spend a morning exploring the cathedral, have lunch by the docks, then venture into the Cotswolds or Forest of Dean. It's a city best enjoyed as part of a wider journey, not a standalone destination. Charming, compact, and quietly proud. 2. Scarborough, North Yorkshire. Once upon a time, Scarborough was Britain's premier seaside escape. Its grand hotels, cliff trams, and sweeping bays drew crowds from across the country. While much of that character remains, time has taken its toll. Some visitors describe it as frozen in time. Family-friendly, but faded. The beaches get busy, and the weather, unpredictable as ever, can turn a holiday into a grey adventure. But there's no denying its beauty on a sunny day. The castle ruins, the rugged cliffs, and the fresh sea breeze all have old-fashioned charm. Scarborough is a bit like stepping back into your grandparents' holiday photo album. Warm, familiar, and maybe a little worn around the edges. Visit with nostalgia, and you'll love it. Visit expecting Riviera luxury, and you might be disappointed. 1. Torquay, Devon. Topping the list of 10 places in England tourists always regret visiting, Torquay markets itself as the English Riviera, with turquoise bays and palm-lined promenades. But the Riviera promise sometimes oversells the experience. Visitors dreaming of Mediterranean glamour often find a traditional British holiday town instead, cheerful but dated. The seafront is packed with family amusements, the beaches can be crowded, and the architecture leans more seaside nostalgia than seaside sophistication. Still, Torquay isn't without its magic. The cliff paths overlooking Babbacombe Bay are stunning, and nearby villages like Brixham and Dartmouth deliver the Devon dream many are searching for. Torquay remains beloved by families and retirees for its simplicity. But modern travellers craving hidden coves and quiet escapes often wish they'd ventured further. Think of it as a friendly reminder that Riviera is more spirit than spectacle. Every country has its tourist traps, places that dazzle on the brochure but divide opinion in real life. These 10 places in England tourists always regret visiting aren't failures. They're reminders that travel is all about expectations. Plan smart, visit mindfully, and you'll still find beauty in every corner of England. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell.